taking their pick of the best players in the North.
Whether you've made those teams or not does not dictate where your future is going.
The annual High School Football Senior Bowl takes place over the May long weekend in Calgary, a one-day showcase of the top players in Alberta.
To beat a lot of the best 40 players in the North. Just beat down those guys who I used to play with in Team Alberta, but the North's my home, so got to represent it pretty good.
Being appointed as, one of the outstanding players of your high school, and then coming to compete with, the other most valuable players, I guess you could say, from the other high schools. So it's kind of nice, kind of rewarding to end off the high school season.
For many of these, the bowl is an opportunity to represent their province one final time. For several of them, a chance to prove their worth to the next level.
Well, I know a lot of these guys have already signed their letter of intent with the U of A and other CIS institutions. A lot of these guys will end up in junior for a couple years. Yeah, I won't be surprised if we see a lot of these guys making front page splashes down the road, which is fantastic.
The university route is a typical choice for players with pro aspirations. Sam Clayton will be wearing Golden Bears colors in the fall. But if you ask these football minds, they make a case for the CJFL.
The Prairie Junior Football Conference is the toughest amateur conference in Canada. They talk about university conferences and so on, but Prairie Junior Football Conference is extremely competitive.
This is still such a young age for football players. There are some kids who are really mature and developed, and they're obviously stars, but there are some kids who aren't going to finish growing for another 2 years, and all of a sudden when they're 20 years old, they're men and they've kind of figured it out, and those are the kids that we're there for.
If you look at a junior coaching staff, they do a very similar work of preparation that the pro coaches do, and we don't have the time to do it like the pros, but we do the same type of process. So the players get used to that. Then when they step into university, they're ready to step in and play.
For Go, I'm Dave Dawson.